Hi everyone, I am Sahar Karashorlu. Welcome to my channel. As you know, or maybe probably you'll get to know just now, I'm a metaphysical therapist. I'm a life coach and author of 2 books related to self-development, emotional well-being, but from a spiritual, self-introspecting point of view. So today I am here to answer a question I have been asked way too many times, and I always try to digress from it and distract the person asking me question, but I think it's important we address it today. It's about soul contracts. People ask me, what are soul contracts? How do we know if we have a contract with someone? What does it mean? What does it imply? So let's not get everything too complicated. The whole of universe is designed on a very precise yet very simple and kind of automated program. These programs are called universal laws, and basically the basis of this whole design is that we all are intertwined, interconnected, interlinked, and the essence of all of us is the same thing. It's just that our experiences, memories, past lives, conditioning, programming, belief systems, and what are we here to learn, and what is the speed of our evolution causes us to have different experiences. Now, because this universe works on certain laws, imagine that if you're practicing law and you're in a courtroom and you don't know your basics. So we all are here trying to defend our existence, trying to justify our survival and our life and our, I would say, existence, the very existence of us. But we have forgotten the law as per what we are doing what. So I want to remind you that this universal design has put in place certain laws, and all of them are based on that we all are one. And all of them are based on that the entire universe works on divine justice, works on divine presence, and it works on telling you that everything that you're experiencing is a result of what you wanted to experience. So if you're not liking an experience, you need to change what you wanted to experience, or your perception about it, or how you look at things. So now, what are soul contracts and how do they fit into this universal design? Now, because it is very precise, and because it is important that everything happen the way it should happen, and because it is important the creator's vision of evolution is always aligned, so there are some intricate, I would say, rules and regulations and fundamentals which we need to be aware of. And one of them is law of exchange. Now, law of exchange is different from law of karma. Law of exchange is a secondary law based on law of divine justice. What does law of exchange say is that any encounter, human, non-human, is based on agreement between two entities. These two entities can be human and human, human and alien, human and guides from the other side, human and angels, human and the source itself, the creator itself, human and the universal design, human and the environment, human and the land, and basically everything else. But whoever is the center of this universe, for us, the human, we have to exchange something in lieu of what the entire life and everything within life is giving to us. So within our universe, if there are plants, animals, stars and galaxies and other people and governments and whatever, the land we live on or we migrate to, there's always an exchange, because they are giving you something and you are supposed to give back in return. So this is called a soul contract. Now, because most people ask about soul contract between human and another human, so let us explain that. So what does soul contract mean? It means basically you have past dealing with each other, a past karma, where either something was unfinished or something was left just open without any closure, or something needs to come to a place of divine justice and be equal. So till the time you don't come to that space of divine justice and the karma is not clear, and both parties, or how many ever, sometimes in communities we have like people who believe in a guru, so the sangat. A group of people have a contract with an individual or with a land or with each other. So till the time that non-verbal promise of karmic account to go through something together so that we learn together and so that we evolve and then we can part ways is not completed, these two entities, whether both are human or human and something else or whatever it is, they will remain in a kind of non-verbal promise or contract. Now, every contract is supposed to have a season and a reason. And at some point, when the lesson is learned, when the karma has been balanced, where divine justice has been cleared, and the exchange is over, and the experience is completed, the soul contract can be nullified. However, it will not get nullified on its own. You have to have the awareness and the willingness and the choice to nullify and completely dissolve that contract. That is why a lot of people, when they meet, people who look familiar, but at the end the experience is negative, they wonder that this person seems so familiar and this person seems so nice. The entire relationship was so beautiful. It can be friendship, relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic, any kind. Or with a place, a land. You're born in a land, but like myself, you're migrated to another land, and sometimes you don't even want to be there. But because the contract between these two entities have not been completed, or there is an unfinished business, or even if it was completed, the one which has awareness of the consciousness, which is the human life, did not finish the contract or did not come to know that the work is completely done and continue to repeat the cycle. And we repeat these unhealthy cycles, or we carry these unhealthy karmic cords by emotions, through emotions such as guilt, hate, revenge, regret, shame, all low frequency, hate. So we don't realize this karmic cycle has ended, and we carry on till the time this becomes so redundant that you have no choice but to learn to let go. So how do we know we have a soul contract? Well, anything within your periphery, within your sight, within your thought, within your belief system, you have a contract with anyone and anything, okay? And how do you know the contract has come to an end or you still need to do more? Obviously, if you're getting triggered, if there are unpleasantness in the situation, if there are issues which your heart is not satisfied with, or your mind is continuously looking for answers, then it means your soul contractors are still working or overworking. And then you have to go and do some soul searching. You have to be open to understand, no matter how much good it feels, it may be a soul contract which is actually very limited in terms of times, and you need to let go of it. Every soul contract will have a different purpose. So the idea is to be able to really look within, look at your mirrors, reflection and projections within the situation, and then understand whether this is worth even keeping. Because at any point of time, you can always choose to learn your lessons differently. So you can let go of certain unhealthy contracts and souls and free yourself and the other entity from that contract. Now, if the soul contract is with the land or with the community, obviously the energy is heavier. You may have to do more work, more service, more introspection, but usually it is the intention and the willingness to accept the truth and also decide to let go and actively seeking another way of learning the lesson if it is too painful to keep. So this is a very detailed and a very raw information about soul contracts. I would be explaining a little bit more in my next video in about soulmate and twin flame and soul tribe contracts. But for now, I think this is enough to assimilate, to understand, to go back and look at every relationship and situation and understand and identify what kind of a contract you have and what is it that you want to do with it. Till next time, have a great day.